Kind of a weird way to start the video, but welcome to the video. And you can see we do get Lelouch here, and we do a lot in this video. As I want to say, we do for the Halloween units, all of them, all the party units. So just stay tuned, watch the whole video, and enjoy. Okay, guys, as you saw the last clip, I did get Lelouch, and you know what time it is. It's the thing that we all just love in this game. It's time to reroll him. I would go for another copy, but upon getting him, it just reset my PE, just took away all my tokens. So guess that's very helpful. But here we go. I'm pretty much going for Crusaders or nothing on him because that is his best rate. So let's just roll with it. Crusaders or nothing, please. I don't even think I have a Crusaders PE stored up, so might be cooked. Yo, come on, man, lock in, game, lock in. Crusaders or nothing, please. Yo, this game is frying me, man. Lock in, man. Oh my god, like 3 Eclipse, man. Eclipse Demon, bro. Oh my days. I'll spend my 352 Divine tokens as well. If I don't get it, I'll buy more rerolls from the shop, the new candy shop. Damn. Okay, let's bring out the auto clicker because hitting those Divine tokens, just like pure clicking, kind of annoying. So let's just go. Come on, man. Oh, Aurora. Okay, so 3 Eclipses and 1 Aurora. Let's see, that's interesting. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm getting it, damn. Yep, my luck is cooked. Oh! Oh my days. Damn. But I'm probably gonna save my reels for Katakuri before I roll on the other units. Oh man, there's actually got Katakuri. Is the cutscene gonna play or is it just gonna pop up? Oh, it just pops up. Damn, no shiny, bro. But at least I went. Okay, so I did get Katakuri, so let me just roll in him. What do I want on Katakuri? Don't know, man. Or Radiant, I kind of want Radiant. Let's go. Katakuri. Well, let me turn the filter on for Radiant. If I get Crusaders, I'll be nuts. Get some slow ass server, bro. What? Any day, man. Yo, can this game just lock in? Oh, Aurora, nah, don't need that. Yo, where is the... Okay, I need to bring out this auto clicker, man. I hate doing this. Oh, Katakuri has some crazy support, so wouldn't mind Radiant. So, maybe the game can lock in and give me Radiant. I will be shiny hunting Katakuri, I think. Oh, what the Ain't no way. You know what? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just not gonna say anything.
1 hour later.
Okay, so what I was hoping for, I actually got. So I went to the mosque, bloody blah blah. I did my stuff, yeah. I had set my macro up before I went for legend stages, and you wanna see what I got? Oh my days! I actually got the shiny. Only 44 exist, That's actually quite rare. And it's only been, how long has it been? It's been a good, like, how many hours? A good 12 hours since the update, so that's pretty rare, So I don't know if I want Radiant on this one or the Crusaders, because if you guys don't know, we can use shiny transfer, So I could get a shiny. Wait, yeah, look, shiny transfer. I could give the shiny to this one. So yeah, it's just something I'll think about it. Okay, so as you see now, I've got my units. It's just time. Well, not, I guess, yeah, it's time. But let me just unequip all of these guys. So what I'm going to be doing is just getting takedowns on all the units. We've got Serial and Blair. Kind of cool. Shiny as well. Her model, yeah, as I said before, it's very interesting. Not going to talk about it. Next up, we got Ghost Kun. Got a shiny of him. So his Serial, of course, the Serial is just not there. So we got Ghost with no thingy. And I'm gonna work on, let's see, I need to delete Kurumi. No, not I'm gonna work on who's other unit? Hedon, yeah. So let me remove you. Get Hedon. I don't have a shiny, which is kinda sad. But I'll go for that. And then let me just bring Lloyd. Okay, so I'm gonna get into this, get all my units to 5k takedowns each, and I'll be back once I'm done. Okay, let's see this. Okay, I've got 200% on you. Ooh, double S. Ooh, S plus. Okay, next person, Hido. Okay, S minus, it's whatever. Okay, Ghost, you lock in. Okay, I don't care about you. You're mid anyway. Blur. Yeah, okay, S damage, A plus, A. That's not too bad. Okay, Category is the one I'm hoping for the most. Just give me something amazing. Okay, S minus, I can work with that. I can work on these though. Let me just do my method of just rolling on Rios's. I should have a lot of like. Let me just waste these stat chips. Cooked. I need an SPA for Katakuri, so give me something, please. Of course not. But yeah, let me get the evil item from here. So you craft the evil item for Katakuri and Lelouch from here. So we go here, craft that. We go here. It's 0 in it. 0 in this game, and there we go. Now we got 2 evil items. Now it's time to just give them some good stats. So wish, transfer potential. Let's go for. Yeah, let's go for Katakuri first. I mean, Lelouch, nah, Lelouch is gonna be more simple. Just 1 damage, which I should have in a rear somewhere. Damage. Do I not have a damage? Okay, interesting. Oh, there we go. This ghost has an S minus. I'll give that over to Lelouch. There we go. Lelouch is done. Now it's Katakuri. Make wish, transfer potential. Katakuri. Oh, I've got a triple SSVA. 11.3 Loki. Katakuri is getting that one. And next up, we've got Katakuri again, and we'll just give him damage. Okay, let's go. Oh no, before I evolve, I am giving the shiny over. Transfer shiny to keep this Monarch Crusaders Katakuri, and the shiny one. This shiny is gone, and it's going on to this. Here we go. Crusaders shiny. The stats are kind of chopped, but here we go. Look. Shiny Crusaders Katakuri is so tough. Katakuri, evolve, and the cutscene plays. But there we go. S, triple S, and S. I'm not the happiest with it, but it's something at least. Can't really complain. Then next up, Lelouch. What will Lelouch go up to? This is the one I'm hoping for a bit more increase on. Okay, so S, double S, double S. Not too bad. I wanted his damage to be a bit higher, but it's fine. Okay, that's the 2 secrets done. Let's unequip all my units and let's equip those 2. So, this is Katakuri's cosmetic. Equip it. And this is the shiny one, I'm pretty sure. So, ooh, it's not too bad, you know. You get the scarf, the aura in the eye, and then the actual trident and the pose as well. That's not too bad, you know. I wish I had Lelouch shiny because I can see what shiny Lelouch is. But let's check Lelouch. This is the evil version. I'm not sure if evil and uneval is different. Oh, it is. You get the outfit. Yeah, you get the outfit, but you can't really see it. It's kind of invisible. Kind of mid. Maybe the shiny's better. But yeah, I'll rock the Katakuri one. Okay, has more rerolls to spend on these other units. So let's go for Hedon. He's an interesting unit. That's what I can say. Am I that interested in him? Not really, but he has a cool passive, I guess. Let me spend a bit. A blitz. I'll take a blitz. Okay, I'll just take a biohazard then. Who's next? Blur. Loki, I just need marksman for her, which is Hawkeye. Perfect. And then Ghost. You know what? I'll give you something. Just a legendary. So let's go filter this and that. Don't be taking all my rerolls, man. Lock in, lock in, lock in. Yo, is there something wrong with this unit? Oh, there we go. Hawkeye. It's whatever. I'm not spending any more. But yeah, it's time to evolve all detail. Let's see. Ghost. Evolved. A plus, A plus, A plus. I don't care. Let's check his cosmetic out. You know, shiny ghost. Let's check. Well, I'm pretty name is Hanako. Okay, it kind of messes up with the outfit, but it's not too bad. You know, it's not too bad. Next up, let's check. Who's next? Blur. I know she has a perfect SP that I need to match, so I'll work towards that. But let's just evolve that. She does have a perfect SP to slow properly. But here, this is the evo for Blur. Okay, she got mortar on it. That's not too bad. You can see SS, A plus, and S plus. And let's check the cosmetic. So you just get the witch hat and then the aura. That's not too bad, you know. And next up, last unit, which is Hedon. He has some mid-range, so let me quickly give him a range. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back, and it's time to evolve this Hedon. Hedo. And let's go. And that is all the Halloween units evolved. Halloween part 2. S plus, double S, and S. Now it's time for me to showcase them. So I'm going to get into the Infinite and I'll see you guys there. Does he have a cosmetic? Of course he does. Let's check. Oh, okay, his cosmetic's kind of clean. You know, let's just get there. See you guys there. Okay, first off we got Hedon. So let's go through his passive. As you can see, it's pretty simple. While this unit is on the field, any unit within his range does 100% more bleed damage. So Alucard, Darky, and Toji, they're doing 100% more bleed damage. And then he also does 50% more damage to enemies of bleeding. So he pretty much pairs well with those units. Let's just upgrade him for now. His retribution attack is this one. Oh, I don't have VFX on. Okay, let's do that again. This is his first attack. Two slashes multi-hit as well. And this upgrade. Again, multi-hit. And then this upgrade, you can see he's an ability. I'll get to that. But he's still grind at this point. You can see next attack, cone. And you can see here he is hybrid, so that's what makes him very good. And you can see his final DPS is about only 4.4k, but you have to factor in that he is the only bleed amper in the game, so bleed buff amp, so pretty much. And he also does more damage to bleeding enemies, so pretty much just do 50% more of this. And that's what he's doing to bleeding enemies. Let's just get a Rio down and see his damage. I did at 44. And let's see, 54. So at 304, he should start getting his buff. And you can see, let's get this next passive. After activation, the Reaper awakens, dealing 300% of his damage to all enemies in range. So every enemy within his range just takes so much extra damage. So basically 3x of this, 4x of this, so pretty much you'll be doing 120k to all enemies. Let's see if I can get, I mean, be able to see it happen. So let him attack. Maybe we can see the damage. There we go. And you can see, look, it was actually 100k, yeah. Math was a bit off. But yeah, there it is. And that's pretty much Hedon. You can see it's 20-second cooldown, so you can have this on auto, spamming him. And you can see, well, multiple, they all have their own, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they all have their own one, so it's pretty much like a watered down Reagan, because you know how Reagan has his own 1000% damage. He's still a very good unit though, because he is hybrid. And he hits all enemies in range. It's not just for his attack. See, they all have their own ones, so you can just auto it and have them manually going. Okay, next up we've got Ghost. And as you can see, for each kill he gains 0.2% damage for up to 60 seconds. So you can pretty much just infinity stacks, so just every kill he gets, you just gain damage. And see, this is the next attack. Then that attack. And now he's a fat lion, you know, his range is kind of crazy. This card got marksman though. Then last attack, Tatsumaki. And he just dashes a large tornado. And he sees that 4.6k DPS right now. He does have burn within his passive, so you fix burn for 5 seconds, dealing 50% of his own damage over time. So pretty much, it'll basically do, let's see, right now it'll do 24k damage in the burn ticks. And you can see his last passive. After killing 300 enemies, he summons a spirit beside him that mimics his attack with 50% of his own damage. So basically, he's having another clone with him. Basically making him do 1.5% damage, I guess you can say that. And when he summons that in, he gains 33.3% more damage. So I'll try and get to
300 kills, and we'll see if it spawns in. Well, you know what? While he's working on himself, let's look at Blair. You can see, let's place it over here. Her passives. So enemies hit by Blur take a bewitched effect, where they take 10% more damage from all sources for 3 seconds. You see? Physical, magic, and true damage. That's very good for a lot of units, and you can see she applies 50% slow to enemies for 4 seconds, which is another crazy passive as well. So she's pretty much just a mega support. So let's just go through each attack. That attack is kind of cool. Pumpkins. Next attack. More pumpkins, larger. Then next attack. A big circle as well. She is not hybrid though, so that is kind of a bummer, but it's all good. She's a very good support though. And you can see on a final upgrade I have a 6.9 SP. I'm pretty sure you need 7 SP though. And that's it for Blur, you know. She's a 4 placement. All the other units are 3 placements. She's a 4 placement with the slow effect. So yeah. And this one. Pretty good unit if I would say so. Barnacle's nearly there, so I'll wait 150 more takedowns and I'll be back. And as you can see, we do have the clone up, so he's got extra 33% damage now at 50k damage. That's very good. So at 5k, he's going up now because he's getting more kills. So you see, right now here at 66k, 6,500 DPS, and he's got a clone here doing 2.4k DPS. And I'm pretty sure the clone has the passes as well. So the clone is burning as well. So he has a lot of DPS, you know. It's sad that he's aground. But you guys can't complain because he's the only other magic and win unit, I'm pretty sure. Or only other, like, usable one. Because I'm pretty sure the other one is the witch, right? The witch, and she's just not usable at all. So he's very good. Now it's time to get to the secrets. The reason why I want to do them separately is because of how the way category is. So let me get into this map again when I'm with the category. I'll be back. So as you can see, we've got the team. And place category slightly far back here. You can see on placement, he's doing 13k damage. Next attack, this is the next one, Mochi Spikes. It's just a few spikes. Then he goes up to Burning Mochi. And it's this, and then last attack is a full AoE. And his flat base DPS is 31k. This is just with Idle buff as well. You can see, look. What is it? Yeah, 31k flat DPS is kind of crazy, you know. He's not hybrid, which is the bummer, but it's fine. And you can see at the start of every wave, look, he gets 50% more damage. He's at 50k DPS flat. And now you can see the 2 units we've got here, plus Rio. So let's get Rio's buff going. Placing at 53 second, or 54. And then again at 04 again. Okay, now we should get the buff going constantly, see? Because you can see these two buff physical and magic in it, so just wait a bit. So yeah, look, you see this, now he's up to 40k DPS flat. Which is crazy, you know. 40k DPS flat is nuts. And now 60k with the buff. And he reduces his SPA as well, you can see, goes crazy. And now to put these 2 units in, so let's put you in. Max, you can see for every upgrade you get up to 60% damage. So 10, so you start with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And you got physical and magic, so you can see his damage now. Those numbers are absolutely absurd. 116k DPS. Just flat. And you see at the start of the next wave, it jumps up to 150k DPS. He low-key is just insane. Such a crazy unit, you know. And you can see with this, this is, I'll show you passive after, but yeah, let's see now he goes up down to this. It's so stupid, you know. But that is some crazy numbers. And he just does another attack again. Holy damn, such a crazy unit, you know. Let me just go through his passes. So pretty much you've seen the first one if you haven't. He gains 50% damage at the start of every wave. And if he attacks, if this attack kills an enemy, he gets 10% cooldown reduction for 10 seconds. Then this is the crazy passive as well. If an enemy enters his range while there is no other enemy in his range, he also does just straight, he just attacks them instantly with 200% damage. So he's doing 3x of his own original stat already. And then you can see that's a 30-second cooldown on that, and then his stun is this. So just stun all enemies in range for 10 seconds. And he gets a cooldown reduction of 50% for 10 seconds. And it's a 100-second global cooldown. He's so crazy, you know. He might be like strongest DPS unit in the game. And you can see the range he covers. It's not even a joke. It's actually so stupid. But yeah, that's Katakuri for you guys. Let's just get on to Lelouch. Because Lelouch is still crazy as well, but Katakuri just blown him out of the water. Let's get to Lelouch. Okay guys, so finally the last final unit to showcase to you guys is Lelouch. And as you can see, let's place him down over here a bit further back. He has a lot of range, you know. Place him over here. The first attack pretty much just jumps in with two shadows, spawning two shadows in and just flipping and shoot. In his voice line, I'm pretty sure. Let me hear that over again. There you go, voice line. Next up we got this move. 6k DPS at this upgrade, not too bad. You got this one. Pretty much just chucks a grenade and he just detonates it towards them. You can see it again, the grenade dashes it and it just explodes. That was a multi-hit attack. It seemed like 2 to 3 hits. Got this attack next. Let's see this one. And it's pretty much just some shadow with a rocket launcher, you can see here. Still has voice lines, by the way. Next up, we've got command, and then it says nuke. So here you get his main passive, and let's just run through his passives now. See, he buffs all allies in range by 10% damage. And this is the main part where he gets his ability, command. You can see he can apply 3 chess pieces to units in his range, a maximum of 2 on his actual unit, or maximum of 2 to the same unit. And there's a 60-second cooldown before you can reassign a piece. Queen grants you 20% range and 10% cooldown, or minus 10% cooldown. Knight grants you 20% more damage, and Pawn gives you 5% damage, 5% cooldown, and 5% range. After you kill 50 enemies, the unit will be promoted into a queen, given the queen buff, so 20% damage and 20% range and 10% minus 10% cooldown for 15 seconds. So that means you can't really, if you read this part, it says if queen piece is already applied to this unit, the pawn piece does not promote to queen piece. So pretty much, if you're going to be applying 2 buffs and one of them being pawn, you have to apply the knight and pawn. You can't give the queen buff. The next up, you can see here, every 100 seconds he summons a dark knight that's equal to 1000% of his own damage. So pretty much he has a summon that does basically 2 million damage. It was 2 million HP, but right now it's kind of bugged, so it just does not spawn in. But it's like pretty much, it's a global cooldown, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah, per player. So that makes Crusaders one of his better traits. And the final passive is upgrade 10. When he gets his ability, of course, the command thing. He orders a Dark Knight to unleash his full power, flying across the map, obliterating everything in his path, dealing 2000% of his damage. So that's pretty much 20x. So basically 4 million damage. So let's just go through these. Let's give him full buff, of course. So yeah, we give him 60% there, so he's at 335k. Let's place Rio here. And let's go. Wait, that buff should be up soon. Few more seconds. And it should be now. There we go. 435k every 6.1 seconds and 38.8. Let's give these buffs to other people. So let's just give Queen to you. Knight to you. Doesn't really matter. We're just trying to assign 3 pieces because he does buff his own self after 3 pieces are used. And you can see here, he's buffed himself by reducing cooldown by 10%, giving himself 10% more range and 10% more damage. So now this is his max damage that he can get with the buffs in the game. So 87k DPS is very good, you know. Category definitely still destroys him, but overall DPS of course, but he has his own nukes, so, and of course that summon that is kind of bugged right now. But yeah, this pretty much this nuke will be doing 20x of this, which is 8.4 million, something like that. It's kind of crazy. It's actually 9.4 million, so one of the strongest nukes in the game. It probably is the strongest nuke in the game. Probably won't see it to work because I'm pretty sure it is bugged as well. Let's see. Oh, there you go, you see. It goes from the sky and it just summons a flipping nuke and it just deletes them. Well, I guess we missed it, but you can see. It just drops down on a nuke and it just deletes everyone. Pretty much it's full map as well, which is very nice. To every enemy on the map. And it's one time use, so you can't use it again. Even if you sell him and you get the ability back, you can't use it again. Let me just show you. Just so you guys know, look, see? Only one time match. And that's pretty much it for the loot showcase and all the other units. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and yes, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.